We're back at the Sexytime podcast, and we have a very hesitant guest. Look at her; she doesn't want to be
Her eyes
here.
are closed.
I'm praying right now.
Let's get straight to it.
No, I told you today's episode is very wholesome. So we're gonna
No,
be
it's
talking
not.
about
It's not
on the podcast.
She has 5 kids. Okay, so there's
What does that mean? She's not wholesome.
something happening there.
We're gonna be talking about parenting, relationships, and raising kids in a way that sets them up for healthy conversations about love, boundaries, and sex education. To help us dig into this, we have, of course,
Iya Villania-Arellano, a mom of 5. She's an actress, a host, and an amazing
And a mom.
mother
And
of
a
5,
mom.
which is yes. So at least we know that she has had sex 5 times.
we can
At
confirm
least.
that.
That we can confirm.
Check.
We were supposed to have you a couple of weeks ago, but then
Yes, but
you gave birth.
Your sister's so busy. She's
No, you
she's
gave
in
birth.
demand.
No,
She's
it's
in
the
her-
worst.
her
Scheduling
time
with
here
hers,
No,
though,
no.
is
She gave birth.
like gold.
That's why.
It was not that. It was Belle.
We have an icebreaker because we want you to answer a
We don't
question.
need to break any ice, Belle.
I know. No need. Dear Belle, Ava, and Iya, my husband has been super stressed with work. Because of that, he's been going out a lot, drinking with friends, and binge eating at night. He has let himself go health and body-wise. It's starting to show also with his physique. And worse, in the bedroom, wala na siyang gana. How should I encourage my husband to take care of himself more? Help frustrated wife. Okay, Iya, that's your territory.
Really? Is that my territory? Frustrated wife? Well,
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
if
not
anything-
frustrated. You're coming from
Not that
do I look like a frustrated wife? I believe in being an example, and you can be that example for the people around you, the people that you love. So rather than being frustrated in what is happening to your husband, I say just focus on yourself more, do what you can do, and hopefully, the husband will see that and will want to do the same and will be inspired and motivated.
We'll join you, parang ganon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it helped me in a way. Like my husband was like that, and I'm like, you know what? I need to start doing something.
Yeah, kasi eventually parang mahihiya ka
Yeah,
eh.
yeah.
And then especially when you have kids, it's
You're like,
like
they're eating chicharon, and then your
He's at
husband's
the
working
gym.
out, or
That's
vice
so
versa.
true. So, girl, your advice to the frustrated wife is why don't you work out para
yeah,
siya yung
well,
maano?
is there something that you can fix about yourself also? Maybe, if ever focus on yourself, if there's something that maybe you can still work on, do that rather than pouring that energy on your frustrations on your husband. And I think that'll also help.
Okay, thank you so much
What
for
is
that.
your advice, Ava?
First, I'd let him know also that that's how I'm feeling. Like I'm noticing you're slacking off. Or I don't know. Maybe just suggest and then maybe do it with him. I think that's like leading by example is a good thing to do. I would
Using that time as a way to connect, I guess, and say, hey, why don't we go for a walk, or why don't we take a
Yeah.
class together? That could be
yeah.
an example.
Yeah, it can be as simple as going for a walk together.
It's that, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go straight into it. I want to ask you about something I just learned. I know you're a mom of 5, but I also just learned that before you got married, or when you got married, you were celibate. Is that true?
It's true.
So she never had sex with Drew,
Or
As in,
anyone.
I
how-
never
how
had
long-
intercourse, with
Yeah.
it. With
How long were you
anyone.
together?
That's
10
insane.
years.
10 years. Never did it. Kaya pala si Drew
Wow.
was so good at triathlons eh.
Doon niya linabas. You know what, totoo.
Yeah.
That's why he got into triathlon. I think,
Really?
I feel like his frustrations were poured into that sport.
Did you make that conscious decision coming in, and did you communicate that with him? That you were not going to be sleeping with him?
yes.
You did.
Yes.
And where did that come from? Like, what was your background?
She's not a hoe, Ava. Like,
What a bitch.
Well, first of all, I grew up in a Christian family. So it was that. Second, I know a big part of it was because my sister got pregnant when she was young.
oh, that's where it comes
okay.
from.
And I feel that had more weight. And I saw like what it did to my mom and dad, well, to my mom, to the family, what she had to go through. And and that for me, I was like, yeah, I can wait.
That's it.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I can wait, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Were you ever tempted?
No, because I
Really?
didn't know what I was missing out on.
Oh, okay. You had no idea.
Yeah. I feel I have to give credit to Drew.
Of course. I mean, like,
Because, of course,
10
he...
years of him. He probably didn't have the same values that you, or did he have the same? Like, was he did he come into the relationship thinking I'm also not going to do anything, or
No, that he was horny, I'm sure.
He came from relationships where, where he was
You
able
know.
to
Okay, okay. That's
do
why
what
I'm
he
like-
wanted to. Thank goodness he had other ways.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm so proud of
So yeah, he's got two hands, the left and the right.
So, no, wait. Speaking about that, I bumped into my friend yesterday. She's like, "Oh my god, I have to tell you something." She said, "I caught my husband masturbating," and I was like, "What? How?" And she goes, "She has a camera in there, like they're living in
Oh
a
my
flat."
goodness.
And then she's been gone for a week.
He doesn't know that there's a camera.
Siguro he forgot.
Or maybe, maybe the camera is for, the kid. I don't know, do
Yeah.
they have, is it like a baby monitor?
Also, yeah,
maybe?
sometimes like you have one. Anyways, he was alone, and she was calling him pa. He didn't answer, and then he puts up his laptop, and he's like literally watching porn and masturbating, and she saw it on their camera because she was like, why isn't he answering? So she checked the monitor, and then she saw him masturbating, and she was asking me like, what do I do? How do I deal? I'm like processing these feelings.
I love that she told you.
Yeah, I'm a ano.
Lapitin natin si Belle na mga,
Oo, yan.
kwento eh.
And then she'll share it on the podcast. My God.
It's anonymous naman. No, but so then anyways, I didn't know. I told her, like, how do you feel about it? Are you the type of wife that's going to be angry because he's doing that? Or I was trying to tell her, it's okay that he's doing that because actually men need to masturbate in order for them to release. Yeah. Ava's the type to be like, are you thinking of me? Who are you thinking of?
Who was in your thoughts
about, huh?
when you were peeking?
Diba?
And then
So
get pissed.
no, so saying Iya, basically, like you said, you have the right hand and the left hand, so you're open to that. It's not like offensive or you don't take anything
I mean,
against
like,
them.
I would rather that rather than have him look for it somewhere else, right?
course, tama.
So, yeah.
Is that ever something you guys talked about?
Yeah, we do.
You're just
We
like
talk about it.
you're like tonight. Put on, I don't know.
Yeah, we talk about it.
Okay.
I'm just so amazed because I don't meet a lot of people, but when I do, I love that you're able to do that and carried out 10 years. And so on the night of the wedding, you're able to do it, or did you wait?
I did what I thought I did.
Sorry, I'm so curious.
Okay
No,
na to.
it's funny because, like, I did what I thought was the right thing to do, but then it felt weird kasi parang, what am I doing? What
Oh,
is
it was so
this?
new to you.
It was so new to me.
Okay,
It was so
that's-
new to me. It was really weird. It was really
Oh
weird.
my God, I love it.
I have to give it
But-
props to Drew. Like he just really stuck it out. He really loved you.
Yeah.
I have,
That's
yeah.
so cute.
I
Diba?
guess there was more to me than just that.
Pero bumawi naman
Which,
kayo. You
know,
guys
which-
have 5
which
kids
I,
now.
Which I feel, there was I guess a stronger foundation because it wasn't just based on,
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that and the joy that comes from that.
One of the things I want to ask you though, like, sometimes people say, like, coming into a relationship, you want to know your sexual compatibility. Was that something that you guys, that you ever,
No.
it wasn't
No.
a big,
But did you live together?
No.
Grabe, puro no. Okay.
And when we would travel together,
Separate rooms.
my mom would I would sleep in between my mom and Drew.
I
I
guess
cannot.
So
I
my
cannot.
mom-
Stop
So
it.
my mom would sleep
Stop
in the
it.
same bed.
No.
I'm
I don't believe you.
serious. You can fact check this.
I don't believe
with
you.
Drew. You can.
Your mom?
I know. Isn't it funny? And it's funny
So when
'cause
he wakes up in
I
the
think,
morning,
you know
it's your
what,
mom's
I think
Tita.
I think it's hilarious because I feel people think that I'm a wild girl because I grew up I was born and raised in Australia. I'm liberated, but I'm
Dance on
not.
ass up, smacking your ass.
Yeah, so it's quite funny, but
Okay,
I
wait.
want to ask.
I mean it's amazing now. It's great to look back and be like, hey,
I'm
I
naloloka.
made.
Yeah.
Ako,
I
I'm
got through that.
naloloka.
But in the moment, I'm sure it must have been like,
Ano ba to?
Yeah, but yun nga eh, I didn't know what I was missing out on.
But also
So
the anticipation could also be really exciting.
I really feel like for Drew it was more of a challenge. But
of course.
yeah, the anticipation, which is why when we got married, it was so exciting.
Yeah.
Because we weren't living together.
What do you feel like you rushed at all? No, 10 years together before you got married, right?
Yeah.
So there wasn't any rush.
No
How did you
rush.
meet?
No rush. But I do remember that we were a love team. I do remember that shortly after we got married, I was careful I didn't want to get pregnant right away. Because I feel like people felt that the wedding was a rush wedding.
Ah,
And
so
I
you
didn't want
didn't
them to
wanna be like
think,
the
she got married because she got pregnant.
It was a
Nabuntis.
rush wedding considering you were together for 10 years?
We didn't announce the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So when we got married, it seemed like it was
A rush,
rushed
yeah.
to everyone else, but
You
it
just
was
didn't
you wanted
invite
to make
everyone.
sure.
Where did you get married?
in Kawayan Cove.
Oh, okay. How many guests?
We invited probably over 200, 188 arrived.
That's a lot of people to
Is
host.
that a lot?
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
not
good
many.
number.
But
I think
Hawaiian
that's a
Cove,
good number.
that's
yeah,
not
yeah. No,
many.
it's a good number
That's a
in
good
the
number.
Philippines.
In the
to get
Philippines,
married.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to invite this person. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good number.
So you guys have been together for how long? 15?
Since 2004.
Dang.
21 years?
Yeah.
Holy heck. 21 years. Okay, what do you feel like keeps a strong marriage or relationship?
It's really the communication.
Not the sex.
No.
No nga eh.
Well, I guess not for us. That wasn't the case for
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was really the communication. Any frustrations, we'd have to tell each other.
Was that something you guys established very early on? Like, we can, like,
I wouldn't say early on, but it was something that we would always try to work on. Because I mean, I'm guilty of still being a woman,
Yeah.
and we like to like give
Stonewall.
silent treatment.
yeah.
Keep it in. Be like, yeah, I want you to. I hope you know what you did.
Yeah.
But is he a good communicator?
Clueless siya.
Because guys can also have like a hard time really expressing themselves. Is he one
I
of
mean,
those people?
there are still times when we fail to communicate everything.
Yeah.
But when we're also pretty sensitive to any negative energy. And so
Okay.
when we do feel that, it's like, you know what?
There's something
I have
to
to,
talk
tell
about.
you, yeah. Like it wasn't something that I wasn't cool with this or
Yeah.
then we talk about it.
Being sensitive to the negative energy helps a lot.
Yeah.
Right? So you can
And
bring
doing
it up.
something about it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your relationship has evolved from obviously dating, and then now you have 5. Your brood is 5. Like, how do you guys navigate? Because you're also working. You do 24 hours every single day, and then you have to take care of 5 kids. Like, I'm just thinking about it, and my stomach hurts.
Nahirapan ka for me.
Yeah,
Napagod ka.
No, so how do you do it? How do you and Drew like work as a team in order to kind of like raise your family in the same moral values that you want, but also have work, have this kind of social life? Or if you don't have a social life, you can also say it.
My social life is in the gym.
Yeah.
And well, like this.
Yeah.
I grab little opportunities if my friends invite out for for coffee or for a catch up. I do that. I enjoy those too. I don't have many friends, so
Loser.
I don't have many. I don't have many people to have to entertain.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the upside to that. I think Drew and I are just open to like he does what he can do and I do what I can do. I guess it's really just how our teamwork is.
Yeah.
Do you have help?
Actually, I love it. We do. Yeah, we do. We have 3 helpers at home. We have 3 ates at home, and they're all around. They will just help us with the kids when needed.
Yeah.
Although we have one ate who's more of
Your favorite.
not favorite, but more of the
Kids.
yeah.
Kids,
One
okay.
who really helps with the
See,
younger
she has
ones.
5 and she has 1. She has 3 and 4. Yeah.
I need one
she
for
helps
me.
with the younger one. She helps with the. Actually, one of them used to be for me.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
when the
it-
kids came
oh,
in,
okay, she
then
stayed.
I
Yeah.
was no longer the priority, and then she was helping me with the kids.
How old are your kids?
So okay, let's
2-year
pretend that they
gap
all turn a year older now this year. So 9, 7, 5, 3, and then the newborn.
So it's
Oh my
like
God.
2-year gaps. 2-year
Yes, exactly. We have a mating season.
gaps. We already know.
Yeah.
Do
We
they all
because
have the
they're
same
all around
birthday?
the same June, July, August.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's something about the burr months.
Yeah. You're like, tara, let's go. I can just see Drew.
I don't know why, but it just happens to be the time when I am more fertile, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm giving birth in July. I don't know anyone in July, but now nice to know that you have your
June, July,
When's,
August.
Same
when's the
season.
birthday of your first?
No, his is April 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is a one.
Mine is all March, April. So yeah. So the
See,
same
so
time.
there's like a
Mating season.
Mating
There is
season,
a mating
really.
season.
There's a mating calling.
But did you plan to have 5 early on, or was that just something that happened?
I always liked the idea of 5, but after having Primo, I was like, I think we're good with 2.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
And then the pandemic happened.
Ayan.
And it became the fundemic.
Yeah.
No, but really, the pandemic happened, and then we had Alana. So we finally had a girl. We had a girl, and then just watching them grow up, it was just like the cutest thing, and it was, diba? And then it was just like an addiction. An addiction. Let's have more. I was like, how about like? I remember looking over from the kitchen, watching the three of them, and turned to Drew, and I was like, I never thought I'd say this, but why do I feel like, like, parang kulang pa, let's have one more.
Oh my, and what did he say?
He was like,
Game?
game.
I love that he
Yeah.
was willing.
Yeah.
But was it all normal? Normal birth?
All
Well, because
normal.
naman, when she gives birth, it's so easy for her.
No, it's
also,
not.
like, no, it's not.
It's not. Delivery freaks me out.
I saw a post you posted in your last one.
I don't know. People
and I was pregnant. I was
yeah,
like,
I just. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
no, but
like,
it's so true.
like,
I related to it
right?
so
It's because
much.
anything can happen.
Yeah. You have like
there's-
one foot in the grave. Sorry,
Can
Abs.
you explain what
and
was
and
your
it's, and it's
caption?
true, and no amount of working out can ever guarantee the kind of delivery that you're gonna have, or it doesn't even guarantee what kind of pregnancy you're gonna have. So
I chose cesarean, guys.
So I've always been so scared about giving birth, and thank God,
Scared pa yan, ah.
Yeah, I think people don't believe me, but dude, it is the truth. And if you've gone through delivery, you would know. You would know. It's,
Yeah, you never know what
never
to
know.
expect.
You never know. And with each one, it was always different.
Really, have you been with the same doctor ever since?
Yes.
But you were always able to bounce back so quickly.
I guess, so quickly would like depend on the person's, define quickly.
Well, you have abs
But-
now, and your
but-
kid's 5 months. Little biatch.
When I don't eat, pag fasted pa, when I haven't eaten yet. But
And
after
then
lunch, it's not the same.
No,
After
Meron
lunch,
na
it
pag
ain't the
nag-extra
same.
na.
Was there ever like in any pregnancy? I know you're working out with every pregnancy. Was there ever like any scare there, or was just all
I was a little bit scared with each one, and so when I'd be working out, anytime I'd feel like some kind of discharge, I'd run to the toilet just to check. Okay, is it blood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have the same.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it never happened. But I think with Anya, because it was a challenging time to be pregnant because it was Christmas, and so I was dealing with the Christmas rush, trying to get everything done, and I do remember like spotting, like light brown spotting. That was probably
And you were still working?
I was still working.
When did you have to stop working? At what month for each?
Oh, I would work until I deliver. So like around 37, 38 weeks.
Damn. Oh my God. That's
30
you.
with Astra, it was like sagad.
Yeah.
My last day of work, Friday, Saturday, I gave birth. But that was my earliest delivery at 38 weeks.
Yeah.
All the others were like 39.
I want to ask, between you and Drew having 5 kids, how do you guys still make time for yourself?
I don't know. I guess our time is working out. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
the
work out
time
together?
Oh, you mean like for the two of us?
Yeah.
Oh, like we'll just set a date. If any.
So you intentionally set a date.
We try. Sometimes we're consistent. Other times we just start to forget, and then be like, medyo umiinit na yung ulo ko sa'yo. I think we gotta reconnect. So, I think we gotta go for a walk, or we gotta have a date. We have to set a date. So yeah, we do that, or we'll travel together when we can. Like we went to Hong Kong, and it was just
Yeah.
the two of us, right?
Yeah,
So-
that was really fun. Yeah, she came over.
Yeah.
And we went for a walk, and yeah, it was really nice. Oh, so you do travel together
Yeah.
without the kids?
Yeah.
Do you feel super guilty?
No, I mean we super miss them. Yeah, but we know how much also we need it.
And Kuya Primo is the parang head of the house when you're gone. He's
head
the man of the house, right?
yes.
So cute. Okay, anyway, talking about relationships and like boundaries and things like that, how do you guys intentionally show that you and Drew kind of have, I guess, a healthy relationship in front of your kids at home?
The way we talk to each other.
Like, do you ever fight in front of your kids? Because sometimes
We
I
have had firm tones, and it's funny because even when we weren't actually fighting. We were just like discussing something, and Prima goes, "Can you guys stop fighting?" And we're like, "Oh,
you
love,
get so guilty.
we're not fighting. Mom and Papa are just discussing something." I feel that we have a healthy relationship even when we're discussing or fighting, because we can do it even in front of the kids. And I think that's healthy because, they can also see that even when you're angry, you can still talk to each other
There's a
respectfully.
way.
You never
'cause
lose your
sometimes
temper?
People say like don't do it in front of your kids, but that's also not realistic.
When I am really angry, I let Drew know in the form of a long ass message.
Scene zoned.
Yeah. There's a lesser chance of me saying something hurtful, and I get to think about the things that I'm saying and how I've said it when I write it down. So yeah, I feel that in the moment of confrontation, I shut down, I get scared, and then I can't articulate and process what I want to say. So I'm better when I just write it down.
What about Drew? What's he that?
He will say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He likes to
So
talk about
you
it.
guys don't necessarily fight in front of you. Do you fight in front of Leo?
No, we don't. We try not to.
I mean, that's already the fighting, but yeah, I guess.
Shit. Okay, maybe I should work on myself because sometimes we fight in front of the kids.
Ano bang
guess
klase?
it's
How,
fine,
how
like
do you
what
guys
she's
fight?
saying,
Like,
like,
what kind
Yeah.
of fighting do you guys like?
I mean, like sometimes like it gets to raising voices and stuff like that, and then shouting at each other. It's not often, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying like sometimes when it happens.
Yeah, but it's funny though because it doesn't have to happen often.
Yeah.
For your children to remember.
Exactly. No,
It- yeah,
yeah.
but like you feel like you've been a great mom 80% of the time, but what they remember is
It's
you
the
at your worst at your
20%.
20. Right? It's like, bakit kayo?
That's true. That's true.
Leo
That's
has
true.
this thing now. He's like, Mama, Papa, can you not fight? I'm like, huh? But like you said, it's just our tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're
no,
not
but it's
fighting.
true that kids, that's their parang what they see. Something I guess that's
Yeah.
not usual.
Yeah.
But
need
I
to work
mean,
on that.
It sticks with
I know people who grew up with parents that are always fighting, and they also learn from it. It wasn't like it didn't for me
like
fall
that's
on
not
them.
that's not what I want.
What I want. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like a negative
true.
experience fully for them.
But then, like, how will you know? It's like,
Yeah.
what's going to work for your children? Like,
You can't tell.
do we have to be aggressive in front of each other for them to realize that that's not what they want? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what-
you can't tell.
we don't really know what's going to work for our kids until
Do you-
like maybe 20
Do you
years
talk
from
about
now.
it? Like, I mean, like your parenting styles. Like, is it something you and Drew have talked about?
Yeah, and we often send each other like, reels.
Yeah. That's what my IG,
Yeah.
like my feed is all about now.
Yeah.
And
They
do
they
you-
homeschool their kids. Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so we are enrolled with Cross Education, and it's guided homeschooling. I've always wanted the idea. We've always liked the idea of homeschooling, but I was never really sure about what it entailed. So what's nice about Cross Ed is, we still have teachers that they meet with 2 to 3 times a week. And then they have tasks. So if you can't think of your own
Chores,
like
something like that. Yeah.
schoolwork or whatever work for them to do, they have tasks that you can do with your kids.
So it's involving the parent at home.
Yes. But then the involvement of the parent also depends on the parent. Like how involved do they want to be?
So you have to have like a lot of time for that, or no?
Before I needed more time, but now because I didn't want to lose it, because I could feel that I was starting to get impatient now with them. And
How many teddy bears?
can you concentrate because I need to get to the gym.
5 plus 5.
I
Diba there's a
was
meme
starting
like,
to get impatient, and
get
then,
my belt.
and I had to remind myself, isn't this the whole reason why we want to homeschool? Because we want them to learn at their pace. Yeah. And so when I felt that I was starting to rush them, that's when I that's when I called the help
Oh, so
of
there's a
teachers.
team.
Yeah. So I called.
He's like, Mom, just trying to learn addition.
So yeah, I have teachers that come over twice a week to help. I'll help on a Monday, and then Tuesday they have online. Wednesday a teacher comes in. Thursday they have online. Friday a teacher comes in. And then after that, I've just filled their calendars up with all these different fun activities. Yeah.
And they
Like
have each other
cooking.
too, so it's
Oh man, that's the best
yeah.
thing. They
I
have
love
each
seeing
other.
that. Even when you
It's the
post, I'm like,
best
oh, I
thing.
love
They
that.
keep
Oh my
themselves
goodness.
busy.
Yeah.
Do they have groups within each other?
Yeah, I guess it depends. They do have their moments. Yeah, like sometimes it's Leon and Alana, and then or Leon and Primo.
But what about in terms of like their exposure to like other social circles? Is that something that
Well,
you guys have
what's
talked about?
great about cross education is that we also have general assemblies where all the other homeschooling students come together. We have like learners exhibits after every term, and then twice in a school term, we do face to face with the other students. And then we also do field trips, and also like my kids are so sociable. Like because I
You have no
also
problem
and
with that.
because they're homeschooled, I get to bring them with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
So they get to mingle with
Everyone.
people that I work
Different
with,
people,
yeah,
yeah.
with everyone. I get to take them to different places. I get to they get to join their friends whenever their friends have whatever outings.
Yeah.
Also,
So they also the social part is not actually.
it's not
Is
a.
that the idea behind homeschool? Like that you get to spend more time with the kids?
That's the reason why we chose to homeschool, because Drew and I really just want to milk this time out with our kids, because eventually when they get older, they're going to want to hang out with cooler people.
Bye.
My goal is
But
for them
yeah.
to want to hang with me when I'm
Yeah,
older.
so we just want to enjoy this time with them. And while we're with them, I feel like we're also instilling the values.
What age do you feel like they're gonna go to, like, I guess,
A big school.
big school? Or do
I
you
don't
not want
know.
them to do that?
No, we're open to that. I don't know, maybe 6, 7. I don't know.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
Kala ko
So
naman to mga teens.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know.
high school.
Like I was telling Primo, maybe when you're in grade 5, but now he's incoming grade 4. I'm like, okay, maybe grade 8.
Oh my god, she's not ready.
Yeah.
Not
So
ready.
let's see.
And Primo's super thriving. I mean, I saw him. You were posting a video and he's running his first race.
Yes,
Huh?
it's his second race.
so
cute.
It's going to be his
Yeah.
second race, but 5 kilometers this time.
So that's what happens when you marry into their family or you have a kid in their family. You're 8 years old, 9 years old, you have to run a race now.
No, but I love it because, we get to show them what it is to be active. And
Yeah.
so naturally,
They
they know
want
what
to
it
be.
is to be.
They lead
Yeah.
by, you lead by
You know,
example.
well-
So they see you guys going to the gym.
Yes, but then, I wouldn't say that they would want to just because they see us at the gym. So, what's nice about homeschooling is that I get to inject it into their schedules, but I can at least customize it according to,
What do they do?
what
are
they're
their-
interested in. They love climbing, so like I enroll them into like obstacle course stuff and gymnastics
And
That's
that's
your
really
house.
and
what
cooking.
what they should be doing at that age. Like boys, like running around.
And it's such a good base. It's such a good base. So in the future, should they do other sports, I feel like, they'll already have, kahit papaano, a good
Their
foundation.
base of that.
Foundation.
What about sex education? How do you
Yeah, I
teach
wanna
them
learn
to
about
that?
I'm a bit scared of that.
No,
but I
seriously,
know
like,
we're
for
gonna
the
get
kids,
there.
For the kids. For example, about their, let's say, penis and vagina, their private parts. How do you teach them that? How do you teach them about it? How do you?
Well,
how do they learn about it?
when we take baths together, I tell Alani, love, nobody should be touching this area of yours. This is a private part. We always cover this. We don't let anybody touch you if you feel uncomfortable, or actually, I haven't even gone that far yet. That's why I prefer that she just goes to the toilet before she ever leaves the house, so that when she's out, she won't need to look for a toilet. But yeah,
Do
so.
you plan to have that discussion? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially
you
with
have
Primo.
that?
If anything, with Primo.
Yeah, because he's the oldest. one.
Yeah, yeah.
And boys.
And he already has this idea of AO. I don't know if you guys
What's
have
AO?
like AO. It's like cringe.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, like they.
Oh my gosh,
It's like
she's at
where?
that
It's like what's
stage?
cringe? Like how?
Cringe.
So yeah, so I know that. Of course, he's the eldest, so he's going to be the one that we'll have to talk
Yeah,
to
yeah.
about
You're
that
gonna
first.
have the
But I
sex
think
talk with them or Drew or together.
most likely Drew.
You're
Just
not
to
gonna
the
be in
boys.
it.
Most likely Drew.
Did your mom ever have that with you? Like, what was your sex education like growing up?
Just whatever they taught in school, which I don't even remember.
Where did you? Australia.
Yeah, which I don't even remember now.
Oh really? So
Yeah.
maybe it was just like the basics, like not actual sex education. It's just biology or something. Or
Yeah, probably just. No, you know what? I honestly don't remember. Anything that I did learn and stuck with me was probably stuff that I just searched on the internet.
I think she has such a unique story because in showbiz, and like, Iya was super duper famous and like beautiful, gorgeous, everything. She could have slept with, different hot guys in the industry, but you didn't.
Wow.
I was trying. No, but it's true. Like, especially being exposed to that type of industry, you were so much more, I guess, sexualized, and you had so much more opportunity. Like, it's very different if you were I don't know, in a high school and then went to college and then, but at a young age, diba, you were
When did you
working.
start?
I think a big part of that was because I grew up in a Christian family and community. Like I didn't start wearing a bikini until I think I was 23 or 25.
And you've already
so
had abs
cool.
the
And,
whole
and until now,
And you had abs.
and until now, I feel the sexiest and the most confident when I'm pregnant, when I have that belly.
Huh?
That is the one time
That
you.
is my
that is-
opposite.
that is the one time you'll see me in like
bikini, confident.
a bikini bottom. But other than that, you'll see me in shorts.
Do you
comfortable in.
pass that faith on to your kids as well?
I try to. I'm trying to. Like we try to pray together.
You go to the
More
like
than
the church.
anything, I just want to be the example. Well, I'm just trying to be the example
Yeah.
that I'm hoping to be for them.
But do you ever get mad at them?
Yeah.
Like how?
Yeah, and I feel so guilty about it.
When you get mad.
Yeah, and it's the old ways that come out. Like shaming. Like, it's like, what were you thinking? And then it's like, okay, that's not how I wanted to do that. Yeah, and sometimes I catch myself, and sometimes when I'm in a good place, I manage to get through those moments with a lot more grace. Yeah. But I have bad days, and it's not until it comes out that I'm like, far out.
You're a mom of 5. I feel like you're excused.
It's
Did your
hard.
mom ever talk to you guys about sex education or no?
No.
But when your sister got pregnant, how was it in your family dynamic?
Things just got awkward because eventually my sister left the house.
Oh, so
Why?
she was kicked
Yeah.
out.
So she just became like immensely independent.
Older sister?
Older sister.
Okay.
I mean, crazy what she went through, but then, I see what she is now, and it's amazing. She's the smartest amongst the three of us. No, she's in Australia.
Now your nephews or your was it niece or nephew?
Nephew.
Nephew is much older, but she's okay. I mean, like your mom accepted.
Oh, yeah. Eventually, the family got through it, but I could only imagine how hard, like, I can't imagine what my sister went through. Like, there's no way I would have been able to survive getting through what she had to go through. at that
Can I
age.
ask what age it was?
She got pregnant 19, gave birth at 20.
Yeah, oh my gosh, especially being in a Filipino family, that's parang
Yes, right?
the
So
biggest thing
Right.
na nabuntis ang anak ko, right? And even in honestly showbiz industry, so many people who get pregnant, they hide it.
Yeah.
And then because they feel like, oh, that's it, my career's done. I
Yeah.
can't have a career after that.
Uh-huh.
Only now where it's like, actually, no, you can still have a career and have had a baby.
You mentioned that actually. You were saying like now you feel like you've transitioned from being in a different role.
I think when you're in showbiz, you're expected to be a leading lady, right? And when you're a leading lady, you can't be married or you can't have had kids. And I think I was 28 or 29 when I got married, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's really young."
Is that young?
Oh,
I don't know.
were you 28,
I was-
29 when you got married?
Yeah. And then I had Balti at 30 because he's 7 now and
Dude,
I'm
we were the
37.
same. So,
Yeah.
got married at 28.
So-
had our first at 30.
Yeah.
31.
And then I think when it happened, because I had just finished the show with Zanjo, and then it's like, you got married, parang that's it. Your career's done. That was back then. I don't know. I think now they're more accepting of it because it's not the same era.
Yeah, but then I also feel that it will also depend on the mom and how
Yeah.
she takes care of herself even throughout that season.
Yeah. And also, I guess your priorities change.
Yes,
You
priorities
shift.
change.
You're just like, no, I'm not going to do a teleserye like 3 days in a week where
Yeah.
you're taping till 5 a.m.
And then like you'd have what do you call it? The tapings where you'd have to be
Lock in a bubble?
lock in.
Lock in,
You'd have
yeah.
to be locked in pa. So
Oh yeah, that's also so hard for
Yeah.
you to do that.
you're actually so in such a great space because you
I
could
am-
go home and be with your kids.
Why you mean because the taping is not like locked
just
in?
to be to have the kind of work that I have,
Yeah.
where I am able and I have the time to still be a
with
mom,
your
to
kids.
still be
Yeah,
with my
that's
kids,
the
to
best,
still
but
work
it's
out,
stable.
to still be a friend to the few that I have. Belle,
To the two
sorry.
you have. To the two that you have.
To the two that I have.
Chicky and Samo.
Grabe naman. Okay, basta, four pala sila. Yeah, really, really, really in a good place. And that's why, when I wake up, I really make sure, because the thing with, if there's one major thing that being a mom has changed, being a mom has changed in me, it's growing in faith and in gratitude. Because I wake up in the morning and it's just like, man, I am so blessed. And yeah, so that sets a tone for my day.
Last question before we wrap. Okay,
Before
go.
we wrap up, I wanted to ask you.
What?
I have
Already?
one more. I have
So
one more
fast.
before you. I have one more before you.
I opened the news like a couple of months ago and I see that Drew got a vasectomy. Can you tell us like a bit about that? Like what was the thought process behind doing that? I mean, was it something you supported?
It was very simple. It's just if I wasn't gonna have a CS, then pwedeng
What do you mean?
ikaw na lang. Because if I were to have a CS, then tutuloy ko na. Parang
Your tubes are gonna be
idadamay ko
tied.
na rin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so you planned it already.
Yeah, if ever. But if I'm already there, might as well. Then he won't have to. I mean, what's the point if I'm already gonna be?
Because you had the discussion of this is the last kid we want to have.
Well, I mean, Asher was supposed to be the last. He was supposed to get a vasectomy last year, March. And then
He missed
Plans
his appointment
changed.
and
Anya happened.
that happened. Oh my god.
Yeah, and so it was as simple as that. In fact, I think the Philippines made bigger news out of it than what it was between the two of us.
Yeah. I love it. No, because it's inspiring for a lot of other people because a lot of Filipino families end up having so many because they never think of having a vasectomy.
Or they put it on the girl to have it. Why should the girl do that?
And but it's funny because it became big news. Everyone was like,
it was really big news.
It was big news, like
Yeah.
hello, national news. Come on, and so
National
like
news,
people were
bro.
asking like me, yeah, how does it feel that your husband got a vasectomy? And I'm like,
It's like so
all right,
Good. We had dinner last
yeah,
night.
it's like
It's done.
it's all right. I don't know, but I don't know. Like I didn't think much of it, but thanks to you guys,
I know,
everyone's
now
been
you're like,
making
should I
such
care?
because everyone's been making such big news out of it. I guess okay, yeah. So he has spared me from having to go through,
Having your
the
tubes tied.
procedure.
But
He saves me from having to stress out every month,
Yeah.
whether or not may nakalusot or hindi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I was like,
Were you on
yeah,
the
so I
pill
guess I am
ever?
grateful. Only after I got married for 5 months.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to get pregnant.
Okay.
But that was the only time I was on the pill.
Okay.
Okay, last question before we wrap up. How do you and Drew, as a married couple, split the finances? Because this is quite of a topic that we get people asking us. And so we want to ask.
It's interesting because I know that we don't have like the normal kind of setup. So
What's the normal setup like, joint?
I think here in the Philippines, the normal setup is the wife handles the finances, and then the husband makes the
Provides.
money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely not me.
For Drew and I, it's not like an equal half when we split up who covers what. But I guess just what we believe in is, what we both work for goes towards the family. We're lucky because we both are earning.
Yeah.
So
Double income household.
Yeah, so I get to take care of, my expenses, my card. He takes care of his. I take care of the groceries, but then he'll take care of like the bulk.
So you guys split up different.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense
It's
too.
like so far we haven't had any issues in terms of bakit ako naman? Ako na naman
Yeah.
gagastos nito. So far it's just like, love, here I'll send you the QR code for the teachers, or.
But that's something you talked about early on. Like, okay, schooling is you, or did it just fall into place?
It just kind of fell into place.
Or sometimes you'd be like, love, I don't have any money. Can you give me some?
She's like,
He's
I always
not
have
gonna fall
money.
for that. He's not gonna fall for that.
No, my husband, I always say his money is our money and my money is mine.
My money. That's what Drew says about me. No, your money is your money, but my money is our money.
Yeah. it comes from him.
But you know that it's a
That's
joke.
so
Yeah.
sweet.
But yeah, so far we haven't had an issue, but it's mainly Drew that handles the finances. And then if ever kunwari, like a chunk comes in, I'll be like, hey love, I've got this, because honestly, I'm not so good with financial stuff,
least
because
you're aware.
it was my mom that
Who would
really
do it,
that
okay.
took really good care of my money.
Okay.
And then it wasn't until before I got married that mom was like, okay, anak, so this is what I've done with your money. And so, and Drew, because he was more independent, Drew is more knowledgeable and more experienced. So when kunwari money does come in, because all I know is to just save. But Drew is the one that has more of the initiative to invest. And so,
Buy
if
land
money
and
comes in,
things
I'll be
like
like,
that.
love, okay, so I have this. What do you think is the best thing that I do with this? And then, yeah. So that's how it
So
works
nice
for
that
us.
he's like that.
Yeah.
It's a good compliment, because you said that you don't necessarily know what to do with it. He would find, I guess,
Yeah.
ways to invest it.
Yeah.
And that's something, are you teaching your kids that? Like how to save
We're
and spend?
trying, but
hard,
man,
no?
it's so hard, right?
Yeah.
It is so hard.
It's
I'm like,
so
"Paano ba?"
hard. It's so hard.
I want to learn from you guys.
I don't know. I'm learning.
So
Anyway.
Actually, you
I don't know if
learn
it's not gonna. They probably won't. They're probably gonna have to learn the hard way, which is probably when they move out and realize,
yeah.
this I have to pay for this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything
but right now,
else.
it's like no matter how much we try to teach them to save, I feel like Prima is always like, even when he has the option, okay, love, it's either you wait and have more money later on to get something bigger, or
They don't want
this
you
now. Instant.
you use what you have now, but you're just gonna get something small. Oh, I'm fine with that. I'll just get something small. It's like no, it's like
chose it wrong.
you're not
getting it.
No way. All right.
Balak.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. I mean, our podcast is so like chill and chikahan.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
for
much.
being here. We were gonna ask you like, have you been in an orgy? No.
What's
none
your
of that.
favorite? Well,
Okay.
you might as well
Well,
answer that.
I guess I'm
Okay.
too manang for you.
No, okay.
You're gonna get boring answers.
Question,
It's all gonna
fast,
be a no.
quick fire. Lights on or lights off?
Off.
Morning or nighttime sex?
I'm morning.
Okay.
Missionary or doggy?
Missionary.
Okay.
Have you ever tried role play?
No.
Try it, naman. It's
Where's
fun.
the craziest place you and Drew have done it?
Beside their mom.
Yeah,
When he was
actually.
sleeping.
Sila. No, wala na si mami noon eh. Kasal na kami.
Okay.
I can't think of a crazy place.
But have you done it in public?
No, Ava, that's not a normal question. She's like, but you've done it in public, right? Like, I'm surely you've done it somewhere where people
like
can
how
catch
public?
you.
No, like
The beach? Or, you know?
no.
Okay.
A bench in
No.
school? No, Ava.
I mean, sometimes there is the thought. Sometimes there is the thought, but
Fantasy.
I'm too scared.
yeah, and that's
it.
okay.
Especially, I guess, and what makes the big difference now during this time? It's because
What?
Social media, video.
social media.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
the chances, like sometimes the
Yeah.
thought is exciting, but
scary.
if just mamali ka lang ng oras,
Yeah.
and someone catches you, and that's a lifetime.
Okay, have you ever sent Drew a dirty text?
Or a nude?
No nude,
Okay.
But dirty text be like,
but we've been
let's hook up tonight.
Sexting.
We've been silly. No, we haven't.
She's so cute. We've been silly.
We haven't, but we've been like silly.
Like, ikaw like.
But like, yeah, just like
Kurut,
not
kurut, yeah.
like serious stuff. I don't know. I guess like even when one of us do something like that,
Naughty.
we'd end up just like laughing about
Drew's
it.
really
So
funny,
cute.
so
We
we'll
end up
get him on the
laughing
pod.
about it.
Yeah, we should
All
have
right.
him too. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so much.
joining
I'll
us today.
give her her
we
little.
have something to
Oh,
spice
some jelly from my
Veg
belly.
Yeah, there you go. Please don't get pregnant. Oh, but Drew's already
Ay,
had.
pwede.
Well, let's pray I'm not in that percent that where the vast difference reconnect. But yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you
welcome.
so much.